Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope it. Alexa, Mac Cave Light Blue.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Just got back from my nephew's little birthday party. Little youngsters getting big, man. What you guys up to on this Sunday? Oh, dang, I see myself on the big screen. Just running some games, man. Sundays, bro. We got two weeks till Sundays is not freed up no more, man. Football season starting, and you already know, man. We gonna be tapped into the football season tough on this channel. We got a lot of stuff going on, lives and different things that's going on for the football season, fantasy leagues and pick'ems. If you into that type of stuff, but yeah, we chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Sunday it was freed up today, so I went to go to a birthday party today. Getting ready to go to work again tomorrow. Long week ahead. You know, ain't playing with that. What y'all up to, man? On this Sunday, what's good with it? Playing this Red Dead Redemption Part Two. It's pretty cool. It's not like a Camel Toes waiting room. Dang, you in the Camel Toe waiting room? You over there? Ooh, don't do it. Don't do it, man. You gonna have a sex case, bro. You better chill out, Mister Burnt Burrito. That's a crazy name. Hey, what up, Robert? What's good with you, my brother? My high salute to Rob's. Man, you know what it is, man. I'm over here, just got back to the house, man. I'm came from my relative's little birthday party. Good day, good weekend. A lot of stuff accomplished. You know, it looks like it's cold out there right now though. Starting to rain and stuff, man. I hope this week ain't too cold. But I heard that a heat wave's coming through. I heard we're gonna get a heat wave here this week. So you know, good game for y'all yesterday. Yeah, it was good to see the Broncos with the depth aspect. Put in work. But like I always say, man, just like when the Broncos lost these last two games preseason wise, um, I didn't get all down and out like other Bronco fans did. And just like after that win yesterday, I didn't get all up and glorious and start glowing because we all know it's preseason. What up, Tommy? Mile high salute to the homie Tommy. Um, it's preseason, man. Anything happens. The year that the Rams won the Super Bowl, they lost every single preseason game. Now, the fashion that Broncos won last night, blowout 40. You know what I'm saying, 1-0. Um, I mean that gives you a little energy. It gives you a little energy. But that's a bad look for the Rams. You know, bad look for the Rams. You were looking kind of down with Judy. Yeah, definitely looking down because with Judy in there, he's a dynamic route runner, bro, and him having separation in this new system that Sean Payne's gonna establish. Russell Wilson will have a wide open wide receiver 85-90% of games, and to take him out and not have him in there, that takes away from our offense like tremendously. But it's good news. He ain't out for the season. It's just a hamstring. He could be back week one when we play you guys. Um, so it should be a good game, man. I'm pretty excited. I'll be over there. If you're going to the game, let's link up, have a beer or something, bro. I'll be over there. I got a couple meet and greets that I'm going to meet up with a couple of the Bronco brothers. You know what I'm saying? But you good people, bro. I'll go have a beer with you. You know, yeah, we gonna be in there though. We gonna be in there tough. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good atmosphere too. Home openers, man. I've been, I try to go to the home opener. I try to go to the home openers for sure because that's just a different kind of atmosphere. It's brand new season. It's going to be electrifying crowd. I guarantee it because it's just a new season, new feel, new energy. You know, and we usually are spot on when it comes to home openers. We don't really lose a lot of home openers. So, Bronco fans is gonna be they're gonna be turned up in that place, most def. New big screen, yep, that's a new thing to look forward to. For Broncos country. We got that big screen, man. That Walmart money paying for it. They said it's the tallest in the NFL, like the fifth biggest, but they said it's like the tallest in the NFL. So you know, now I'll say this though. To be honest, you can tell with the Broncos that the discipline aspect is installed. It's a new culture with Broncos country. We got an installed culture. Damn. Sean Payton, my bad, my bad. Sean Payton he's installing a culture, a new culture. Because the old culture, it just wasn't working for Broncos country. Very undisciplined. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing in the locker room that would tell you, bro, there was discipline in that locker room. Players doing whatever they wanted to do. There was no accountability, no real leaders, you know. And you can tell the effect of Sean Payton. There's an effect with Sean Payton. There's a discipline aspect. You mess up, you're going to be accountable to your actions. You mess up, you don't do your assignment right, you going to hear about it. He ain't just going to pat you on the back and be like, "Oh, he thought it's okay." No. That's not going down with Sean Payton. That's not going down with Sean Payton. You seen it in the preseason games, man. That dude, he was he took the preseason games and was very upset that they lost in the fashion that they lost. You know, so that's a big aspect because it all starts from the head honchos, bro. I know in anything you do, anything out there, bro, you don't have good leadership, your kingdom's gonna crumble. Your foundation will crumble if you don't have good leadership. You will crumble. It doesn't matter what you do, and that's what it is with a football team. You don't have good leadership. You don't have a top higher ups that are really leading the troops in a right manner through action. Your football team's gonna crumble. You know, and that's one thing that we had to definitely get under control because there was no leadership, bro. Our freaking coach, um, our freaking coach, bro, he was a friend. Last year, he was a friend of the quarterback. He wanted to be a groupie of Russell Wilson. He wanted to be his friend, not his coach. He was a fanboy. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gave Russell Wilson his private rooms. That's why he didn't hold Russell Wilson to accountability. When he first came into the Broncos organization last year, the franchise, you seen how his press conference went? Oh, we love Russell. I can't wait to work with him. He was like a little giddy girl, bro. Um, it ain't no way it's the real Savage Sev, the one that's a Steeler fan. Man, that's a knockoff right there, Rada. That's a knockoff. My homie Steeler Nation, bro. You ever see somebody in a Steeler jersey that say he's Savage Sev? I need you to take off on homie. I need you to be like, that's the homie right there, bro. Don't be trying to impersonate the homie. Take off on him, my homie. Hey, what up, homeless? In America. All high salute to the struggle, bro. I be tapping into your channel. I like to see that aspect right there, man. Good content. Go sub up to the homie. Um, Dang, bro. Why do people text me as soon and want to call as soon as I hop on a live, but nobody wants to call when I'm not on the live? I'm just playing. I'm from Seattle. The Wilson going to the Wilson going to Denver hurt me, bro. Yeah, and I could see that, man. And I don't blame you for being hurt. Definitely don't blame you because he was a part of the culture out there. He was a part of one of your historical runs, most definitely. The thing about Seattle fans, what I didn't like is when he was out there, Dang, bro, I'm getting irritated, bro. Hold up real quick. Hold up, guys. Don't hang up. Don't go nowhere. Let me see what this is all about. Um, yes, that's all I want. Yes. Hey. Um, well, I was saying is, man, the thing about some of the Seattle fans is they wished him, bad juju. They wish that fool bad or harmful stuff on that dude, man. And that's not, to me, if to me, this is the thing about it, bro. If somebody did something for my organization, right, and the history he made with the organization, he was a big part of the organization. If he leaves, I'm not gonna wish Juju bad juju. If you're on the live, man, man, I'm in a deep thought, babe. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting irritated. Um, my wifey's mad. I love you. But I was never gonna wish anybody that left the Broncos bad juju. Like when Steve Atwater left to the Jets, he came back. Um, I wished him all the best. He was no longer a Bronco, but I didn't focus in on him. Shannon Sharp and Steve Atwater were legendary Broncos. And that was the only thing. That was the only thing is that's the only thing I had a problem with Seattle Seahawk fans is that they wish bad juju on Russ. His family personally attacked him, and everything he did with that team. Like you would think that them fools would have a little more respect for him. Um, Wilson was our best quarterback of all time. Yeah, bro. So to the real ones that showed, you know, um, him love when he left, and they missed what he stood for the team. More power to them. Respect to them. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of Seattle Seahawk fans that let their emotions get the best of them. Some fans, but not all. I'm sorry, Lady Sev. You know what I'm saying? I was in a train of thought, and the text message came over the thing, and you know what I'm saying, knocked me off the train of thought. But thank you, love. Thank you very much. I love you. Thank you for going to get dinner. You're the most important person in my life. I love you. Not really into football too much these days. I follow MMA. I could dig it. I could dig it. MMA. It's a good sport. Definitely, little warriors going at it. You know. And you gotta really be in tune. You gotta be really in tune with a place that you could watch sports too. If you don't have access to watch sports all the time, then it's not really as fun as if you do. Salute. You know what it is, Rada. Um, what you on band channel roasting camel toe? What you on band channel? Um, I didn't even know that he was doing that. I know I'll be over there for Black Saturday. Black Saturday, the night before the game, I'm pulling up over there. You know what I'm saying? I know it's Raider Bronco week, but definitely I gotta go pull up and presentate the panel. And I got some Bronco fans rolling up over there, so it should be a good Black Saturday for sure. King Brad said now you don't have to sleep on the coach. No, and the coach is going to make me respect it. This is one thing that I had to explain to Bronco fans and fellow Bronco fans and people that just don't like the Broncos. Sean Payton knows more than me. He knows more than a lot of people out there about football. If he says there's still talent in Russell Wilson, he sees that in Russell Wilson. He knows there's something there. He knows more about football than all of us. He's his pedigree and his caliber of a coach and a winning atmosphere. He's done it. His resume speaks for itself. There's no question that he don't see something that's deeper than we see. We just see it as fans. Rivals are going to see hate. They're going to see hatred. They're going to be biased. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised with that. But my fellow Bronco fans, my fellow Bronco brethren and sisters, when there's so much hate towards the coach already, and there's a lot of fans that don't see action display in 5.2 seconds when the coach barely takes the job and he's teaching a new process, a new culture, a new system, and planning the new game plan. And Bronco fans are already, pessimistic. Now that's where I have a problem because Sean Payton knows better than all of us, bruh. Everybody on these YouTube that think they're analysts and even the analysts in the media, Sean Payton knows more about the football game and how to build a culture. So if he says there's something in Russ, there's something in Russ. If he says that there's potential, there's something potential. And we have to wait. We have to see what the process is. We can't just automatically be like, it was last year. Look how he was terrible last year. Last year is not this year. Last year is in past tense. Last 4 years, past tense. Because if you try to really put the last 4 or 5 coaches that were amongst the Broncos franchise and try to compare them to a Sean Payton, you're sadly mistaken. As haters, biased fools, and even Bronco fans, you are sadly mistaken. Sean Payton went into the New Orleans Saints and he turned a franchise around that was pure garbage. The Saints were pure garbage, pure doo-doo, bro. They were last in their division. They were last in the NFL in a lot of categories. He went in the first year he was in there. He turned that franchise around, just the culture aspect, because you have to build the culture. It just don't come overnight. You know what I'm saying? And that culture turned, bro, to them becoming a dominant force in the era that he was with the New Orleans Saints. Now, you can say he won one Super Bowl. You know how hard it is to win a Super Bowl? Ask these Raider fans that haven't won a Super Bowl since the 83. They were dominant in the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s. They were dominant. Once they lost that juju, they never got back to that pinnacle to win another Super Bowl. It's hard to win a Super Bowl. But being consistent every year in the hunt and being a team that can get to the Super Bowl because you're going to the playoffs and you're in that aspect, you have a shot. And with the pedigree coach like Sean Payton, there's a shot. You know what I'm saying? Now, I always say Super Bowls are the most important thing. Yes. But like the homie said, you can't get to the Super Bowl if you're not in the playoffs, right? But it's about winning meaningful football in them times. Let me see. So if you don't know to sleep on a coach, yeah, don't pay like boxing, but it's closer to the real fight. I'm hella ready for week 1, bro. That season's gonna be competitive. And you ain't lying, bro. There's so much talent coming in this year, bro. This season it's gonna be a good season to watch for football fans all across the board. The AFC is a stacked conference. AFC is going to be a powerhouse. Now, the NFC, you have a couple teams that you look and they be like, oh, they can make noise. The Eagles, top runner. But in the AFC, it's not really that clear. Even Patrick Mahomes, it's not clear for him. Aaron Rodgers being in this conference now, it's going to be a dogfight, bro. What up, Daniel? What's good with you, man? All high salute. Told Millie the car finna take the NFC. Hey, that might be the truth right there. What if Carr balls out? And you know what? I wouldn't even be mad at it, bro, because the Raiders let him go, and now he's balling out. One thing to my homeboy Robert, bro, Stidham, bro. Why'd you guys let him go? What was the situation with Stidham, man? Why did you guys let him go? Since 83, hell no. Sucks being a Seattle fan because our division is one of the hardest. We've all been to Super Bowl champion. Yeah, it's it was so competitive, man. It was so competitive when you had Russell Wilson in there, and then you had Kaepernick in there, bro, and then you had Rising with Arizona, and it's a competitive aspect, homie. You had the Rams going to Super Bowls, like the NFC West. Hey, it ain't no joke. It was no cakewalk. Now it's a thing, bro. You still might have a shot. You still might have a shot, bro. Because of the simple fact is, bro, is like it's not the same division. It's not the same division in there. And then the dude that really had the number Russell Wilson of the Niners, and he had Jimmy G's number. You know, he's not over there. The 49ers, they had their shot opportunities, bro, but it's like that's a division that's could be fought for and anybody could win it, you know? Um since they have Madden sucks being next to joking let a savage go big dummy. He was such a big pickup, Stidham based. He balled out last night. You know, he did. He definitely balled out. He showed his potential. You know, I know people are gonna say, you know, it was preseason. People are gonna say, you know, he was balling out against second stringers. He was balling out against third stringers. He really was doing his job in the position that he's was meant to be in that preseason game. You know, he wasn't really fighting for the starting job, but he did enough. That fool, he drove them every time he drove. They put up points. You know, and that's the backup. That other dude, he definitely didn't need to be there. He was terrible. He didn't fit McDaniel's scheme. I feel it. You know, I know he came in and had some productive games though, for sure, for Josh McDaniels. Now that's one thing, Robert, bro. Josh McDaniels, he's one of them things, just like Russell Wilson's unproven. Josh McDaniels is an unproven coach, and we're gonna see. You know, he has some good talent over there, but then again, some people are saying that the Raiders, you know, are probably, you know, the weakest in the division. Now, to Raiders Nation and Raider fan, I know that, you know, they have the high hopes, but we're gonna see how the AFC West, you know, turns out. NFC West is one of the best divisions. We all have been Super Bowl champions. Seahawks, 49 Rams, and Cardinals. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, and it was always smash mouth football when the NFC West was at the best. That's when football was good, bro. It was a good atmosphere to see you guys all compete. You know what I'm saying? The Seahawks, the 49ers, the Rams, Arizona. It was a good division, especially when they were in their primes, you know, and they were really competing, man. That was good football. I remember watching Sunday night football, looking at them games on the schedule like, ooh, Seahawks, 49ers, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? 49ers haven't had an elite. Um, but then again, too, I mean, besides the politic aspect, Kaepernick at the time, bro, was kind of decent. Kaepernick, you know, he did his thing for the Niners. That little run, bro, when he was competing with Wilson and they went to the Super Bowl runs, and you know, he really was becoming a elite quarterback, and he messed his whole aspect up. He messed it up with the politic aspect, bro. He shot himself in the foot, and he'll never recover from that because ain't nobody want that extra aspect. No matter what you believe, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants that aspect in football, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the O line? Um, I honestly think, you know, the O line is stronger than it was last year. We still got some work, but I believe Sean Payton. And see, you got to understand too, though, man. Sean Payton did not expose his hand to what's going on this year. Last night, you might have seen glimpses, but I guarantee week one, when we play the Raiders, you're gonna see stuff from the Broncos that we didn't see preseason. There's gonna be some new looks to Broncos country. Sean Payton he didn't expose his hand. He was not going to do that. If Sean Payton didn't even let the media come in really training camp, and he cut off all contact to the outside world for people couldn't analyze and figure out what the Broncos were doing, be best believe he didn't show his hand in this preseason what's going to go on. You know what I'm saying? He got some stuff up his sleeve, and I believe that because of how strong the run game's going to be, the offensive line will be fine. You know, they're not going to have Russell Wilson having to step back and always use his arm. He's going to have different pieces actually around him to work with, you know. So I mean, offensive line, I think the run game offensive line, it's going to be nice, and that's what we're going to count. We're going to definitely count on that run game a lot. What up? What up, Pajero? What's good with you, Rada? Never won a Super Bowl. That's the Faders. gift for letting us. Yeah, I mean, the homie said it. He said that he didn't fit in Josh McDaniel's system. But there was a couple games last year that Stidham actually balled out for Josh McDaniels. And talking about the 49ers, he balled out against the 49ers. And they were almost to the Super Bowl again. You know, but he fell in Broncos country's hands. Wilson has a good backup, you know what I'm saying? A dude that can play, and in a Sean Payton's type of offense and scheme, Stidham could ball out. So, like my wife said last night, Russell Wilson better get his act together because that boy Stidham don't get benched for Stidham, Russell. As Broncos country spokesperson on this side of YouTube, don't get benched for Stidham, Russell Wilson. You better do your job, homie. Um, the Broncos backup QB looks good. Yeah, Shy. We seen it last night. He has potential to really play. And Sean Payton will make him he will make him a decent quarterback to be a backup for sure. You know, why he say he got a Super Bowl division with Yeah, I think Cardinals almost won a Super Bowl. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, they have for sure. Then we have to say the Chargers too, but a lot of people don't count them championships. Um, yeah, I feel it. But yeah, Cardinals almost won against the Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl era. Um, Cardinals don't got a ring, and 49ers haven't won a Super Bowl. But since people always talk about this logic, Stiller, bro, they've been in the Super Bowl. They've been in some Super Bowls, and I know it's all about winning the ring, but most people say if you in the playoffs, you're relevant. I mean, you're relevant. If you're in the Super Bowl and you make it, that's some people's logic. Now, you have to win the Super Bowl to be worthy of anything to be said about. Second, nobody remembers second place. Um, Most fans don't care about what happened before Super Bowls. Yeah, I mean, most fans. Oh, I need that. This who text me the Bronco fanatic. They had a fanfare today. Most fans they just say Super Bowl like we don't care about them championships. Um, Kind of funny Wilson plays for Denver now because that's who be. Yeah, definitely. You know, he definitely got us. He definitely got us in that Super Bowl. But I honestly, before the Super Bowl, leading up to that Super Bowl, homeless in America, I felt like the defense of the Seattle Seahawks were just that they were good. They're going up to the Super Bowl. I had a funny feeling in my stomach, bro, about that Super Bowl, and it was because your defense was they were headhunters, bro. You guys had one of the solid more defenses, and I just felt like it was leading up to that game. I just know defenses a lot of times win championships. What do you think about I didn't really get to see too much that I wanted to see Shy, but I know he has them Jets. I know he has them Jets. Now I'm the dude that impressed me the most in this preseason because he had like 6 TDs in the preseason for the Broncos is the rookie running back. What is his name? Not McGlinchey. He's the young running back, bro. I can't pronounce his name all the time, but he's a beast though. Um, Packers are nicknamed Title Town because all the championships they won before the. Yeah, yeah, they got that label for sure. And they got a handful of Super Bowl rings too. You know, and who stopped them fools? Who stopped them fools in that '97 season? Broncos country stopped the back to back. We said nope. We said Favre, nope. We said Reggie, nope. We said Freeman, nope. No, Favre, you're not getting a back to back. Nope. And Broncos country took them cookies in that Super Bowl, 1997, man. And what happened the next year? We came back, dominated in that '98 Super Bowl, that '98 season, man. Almost went undefeated that year. Back to back series, baby. Almighty Broncos country. It's a beautiful thing. Um, yeah. Hey, and to be truthful, because you wasn't even alive, the homie Stiller. I don't know if you was alive for that '97. Let me remind the homie Stiller real quick. We was on a revenge tour, bro. We was on the revenge tour. The year before, Broncos country gets knocked out of the first round of the playoffs against Mark Brunell. Gets knocked out, homie, and we were 13-3 that season. 96. Mark Brunell comes in, underdog. He takes our cookies in Mile High Stadium. The next year, everybody said that was the window that was closed for Broncos country. That team, 96, was one of the best team on paper, bro. If we win Jacksonville Jaguars, there was a big chance we went on to win the Super Bowl in 96. The next year we come in, bro. The feeling in Broncos country, devastation, but they had one mission. And that year, Broncos country goes on a run and they go on a losing streak for like 4 games. 4 games that we lose, 2 of them was basically playoff teams that we played in the playoffs later that year in the playoffs. We played the Steelers that season in '97, and you guys wrecked us in Pittsburgh. I'm talking about smash mouth football. You guys had Cordell Stewart and all them dudes, bro. You guys wrecked us. And the Broncos said that game right there woke them up. They didn't want to feel that taste in the playoffs. We went through Pittsburgh to go to the AFC Championship in Pittsburgh. When you guys AFC Championship, you guys had a home field advantage, and Broncos country went and did their thing. Went on to be champions, man. You know, what players we keep on the 53 at Elway Favre. Yeah, 25 years ago. Yeah, Elway was a beast, man. Elway. A lot of people don't like him being GM. A lot of people didn't like him being GM, but you can't take away from his game. Fools always want to talk about Patty Mahomes. John Elway was doing a lot of stuff Patrick Mahomes was doing in his era. John Elway was a stepper, bruh. 25 years ago. Yeah. All I could say these years, bro. After my homie homeless in America, bro, y'all beat us, and then y'all had a chance to do back to back. Y'all had a chance to be back to back Super Bowl champions, and I was counting on you to beat the Patriots. Russell Wilson throws a pick at the goal line, bro. You're in the red zone. You only got to give it to Marshawn Lynch. He's getting 5 to 7 yards a carry. You give it to Marshawn Lynch, you're back-to-back Super Bowl champions. It was this close to you being back-to-back Super Bowl champions, and your coach calls a throw. Interception in the red zone. No back-to-back. And then you never got back to the dominating fashion that the that Seahawks was there, It's hard to really fathom that. Stewart should have a ring, but Brady existed. I feel that. Actually, when you think about it, the Broncos play smart in the preseason. Never let your energy known. And that's what I'm saying, bro. And this is what I was trying to say to Broncos country fans that were already scared because the losses, bro. First and foremost, them losses came from players that are probably not going to be on the team when they make the 53 and they cut down. Them fools are gone, and it's preseason, bro. You got fools be over analyzing, man. Elway is the reason Ben wore 7, and he respected it, man. And Ben did something. Ben did something in his career that many quarterbacks don't do. He was early in his career when he won the Super Bowl. Early, he was a young stud at that time. Run the ball. All they had to do, Rada, run the ball. You had 1 yard, and you got Marshawn Lynch that's getting 7 yards a carry, and you don't give him the ball. You are 1 yard away from being a back-to-back Super Bowl champion. Now, people say one-hit wonder Seahawks. Um, no, you can't, man. When you got Marshawn Lynch, you gotta put it on that fool's feet. You gotta give that fool the ball. Yeah, bad call, man. It was a hard reality, Rada. It was a hard reality, my dude. Where you were you in the state or feds? I was in the state. Yeah, I was in DOC, Rada. DOC. Never went to the feds, you know. Um, what's up, Rada? What up, Elite? What's good with you, my homie? Just talking a little bit before I do this interview. Oh yeah, tonight I'm gonna do a notification. I got an interview with the homie Mikey's World. Go check him out, man. We're gonna do an interview 9 o'clock out here. I'll do a notification. Link will be in the description. We're gonna chop it up. You know, homies from New Mexico. His channel is booming. You know, definitely check him out. We're gonna have a good little interview, man. So that's coming up tonight. Um, what year season did you go? Well, I found in 2003, my homie, and I went to the penitentiary in 2004. I got my number in 2004. Yeah, 2004, bro, and all the way to 2011. 2004 to 2011, I was in the pen. Um, and I went through all the system. You know, I went through all the system, bro, from the maxes to the minimum restricteds. I literally I got out the penitentiary from a minimum. No, I got out the penitentiary from Ben County Correctional Facility. But I literally went to the halfway house for 2 weeks and regressed back to prison. And I left Rifle Correctional Facility. I'm at Ross right now. All the deals. Hey, I was just over there. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I was at Burlington Friday and Ross. Man, they had all the deals, clearance. Y'all better hit them. Y'all better hit that clearance sales, man. They had all of it. Um, it was cool. It was a cool little clearance, bro. I actually ran into the homie Mike. If he taps into this, big shout out to Mike, the homie, man. I ran into one of the subscribers. He was showing a lot of love. You know, big shout out to him and his family. Damn, I was 3 when you went onks and you was able to watch the game because they're on the main channels. Yeah, and that's the big thing in the penitentiary, bro. Is that's what we do. You know, penitentiary football is what we live for. You know, keep your head up. Yeah, you already know, Rada, man. We out here just living life, good vibes all across the board. And we just doing our thing. Hey, my bro told me to tell you what's up too. He sends his love and respect. You know, but yeah, bro. We bet in there a lot, bet on football games, play fantasy football in there, squares, so football is one of the bigger things in prison. Everybody is looking forward to the football season, and I cracked fools over the head for the football season, bro. You know. Um, One quick story, bro. I went to this program in prison. It was called Cheyenne Mountain CMRC, and it's wild, bro. They literally they dry sell you when you lose privileges, and pretty much the whole community. So if you mess up, the whole community loses privileges. So that you see how that works. So if somebody messes up, they'll take your TVs away, and they took our TVs away for Thanksgiving one year, and they try to take our canteen away for Thanksgiving too. And that's another thing that's big in there is like the canteen for Thanksgiving holidays. But bro, them doing that, I literally I had to step out and tell them dudes like I'm not programming no more. Cause I was bad in there, bro. I didn't listen to no freaking no orders. Them fools order me around. I'll be like, man, I'll go to a whole different pod. One time we didn't have privileges of TV, bro, and I went upstairs in CMRC, snuck upstairs to 3B, and was watching TV in a whole nother pod. Hey, what up, Ben? Franklin, what's up? Mile High salute. Montbello, Green Valley, you know what it is. Mile High salute to the bow side, the valley. You know what it is. I got Fan Bam in the Fed state right now, so it's good to know Bronco season is coming up. Yeah, and that's one thing that keeps us sane in there, bro, is the football season. You know, because it makes every week there's something to look forward to, you know, and everybody's ready because like right now, since football season's 2 weeks away, people will already be doing their pulls and their squares and stuff, getting it written up, and everybody's into it, playing for tokens, playing for canteen. Like, it was some good days, man. But also, um, fools be fighting in there over football. Man, football season brings out fade sessions left and right, bro. All across the board. That's a rowdy time. Um, yeah, but it's a thing to do, man. It's a pastime in there, but that's why it too, bro. And that's why I'm passionate about football, because that was one thing that kept me sane in prison is football. You look forward to Sundays. That's the only thing that kept you sane. You could be going through a bad day, man, and it'd be a good football game, and everybody be chilling, eating spreads, eating your bomb ass spread that you made. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna sit down in front of that TV. Let's get some sausages and some ramen noodles, homie, and some bomb ass city cow cheese. Mix it up, and you got you a nice spread for the game, bro. You know. Shout out to the Valley, all time big homie. Yeah, mile high salute to the Ville. You know what I'm saying? Rotters, they Rotters over there, man. It's changed over there too, man. Changed over there too. Rotter, the Ville, the East Side, Swansea, all of it, homie. Everything east, northeast, man. It's done changed a lot. Yeah. That was one thing I went through the hood. I went through the hood just recently, man, to the hood, the E. And it looks so different over there, bro. It's heartbreaking because my family had to move out the east side because of it. Gentrification. Yeah, still, yeah, that summer sausages, bro. And them summer sausages, homie, no fabrication. I still try to get them summer sausages from prison, bro, because they were super bomb. I couldn't even find no summer sausages out here that taste like the ones in prison, bro. That's how them mugs were good, you know. And if you got the canteen coming in, bro, and you get that seasonal package. Man, you got me thinking about some holiday canteen right now, bruh. But yeah. Yeah, so we definitely got that interview going on, man. I'm gonna have a little notification. Y'all tap into that little interview coming up at 9 o'clock. Um, we gonna do the damn thing, bro. The Ville has changed too much. You remember the villains? Yeah. Yeah, the villains, homie. You gotta remember the villains. They was riding for the city too, man. Glowville. The Ville. Bro, I used to be, I don't know, all my Denver Generals, all the Denver homies from old school. Remember Minecca's Dollies, right by the Ville almost? Dollies, not the Dollies, you know? Green Villains. Make a video on your take on how to make a spread. Hey, I'll make some fat bastards. We gonna get down with the fat bastards. Smothered fat bastards. You know? Tommy Thunder, Mall High Salute, Rada, thank you for tapping in. Hey, you ain't lying, bro. It was a wild place. I'm a younger generation. I was going to Minecca's like before it closed for like about maybe a 8 month, 9 month period, bro. We were doing music over there with a Rapo Truce PAC and shit, and we would go over there, bro, and it would actually be so live, bro. You go in the bathrooms, it was crazy, and they closed it down, man. They closed it all the way down. It's crazy. But it used to be live. It used to be live over there. That was a potential. You might see somebody in the city you didn't like either, man, because everybody went to that Dolly's place. Manecas was the place of just the East Side roots, and now they turned it into a smoke shop over there, man. Little smoke shop. They knocked all them little spots off, man. They knocked all them spots off. They closed everything down, man. Them roots, them old school get up bars. Ever been to the Foot or Gill? I've been to the Gilliam, been to Monview. Um, yeah, Gilliam. Because when I was young, I caught an assault case when I was a young youngster, and yeah, I look at it now, bro. I never got any. You know what? I never ever got one case that was anything besides some dumbass violence, bro. I got a rap sheet of violence. Everything on me is violence. There's no drug cases, no freaking robbery cases, no this, no that. Everything has to do with some type of violence, bro. And that's the craziest shit ever, bro, to think about. I was in the foot when y'all won the ball in 2015, so it was a double loss. Why, man? You should have been you should have just ride it for the city, man. You should ride it for the city, bro. He said it was a double loss because y'all lost in the playoffs to the Bronx. Y'all lost to the play. So one quick story too about that too, bro, is when I was in Cheyenne Mountain, um, the the homie the homie Munster, he was from Crenshaw Mafia. He was a dog moo, and me and him were like the Bronco enforcers in CMRC. Cool ass fool, bro. Big old Bronco fan. And I liked his get down because he was just like me. Broncos lose, Broncos lose, bro. We we enforced the whole pod, man. That fool was trying to beat up everybody for the Broncos. Dang, Ben Franklin. Uh, yeah, I'm in a process of I'm in a process of building up the young. Uh, uh, I got it going, bro. I'm doing crafts. You talking about? Oh man, I'm kind of tired. Make me some coffee before I start this interview. But yeah, that's gonna be the time right now, man. I'm gonna start this interview in a little bit, but I'm gonna do a. Okay, we should have some. Man, I was thinking about. See, look at this though. Boom. I got white on this side. I could still do some nuggets. Maybe do a whole a Colorado, a Colorado section for all the sports. I follow all Colorado sports to be honest. Call find they're all, that's just the home teams, man. I got to represent the home team. But we've been getting it, man, with other sports like the sports team's been rocking, man. We need to freaking get the Rockies to finally win a championship, bro. I'm tired of the Rocks. I'm tired of the Rockies, bro. Tired of the Rockies disappointing the state, man. But I still gotta represent them. You know. Oh shit. Still gotta represent the home team. I'm gonna even represent the Rapids. The Rapids and the Air Force and CSU and all that. But CU might be cracking this year though, man. They might be having a good program because Deion Sanders is over there. You know what it is, man. I'm gonna tap out for this little segment, but y'all tap in later on for the interview, man. Mile high salute to everybody. I'm gonna get at y'all. Let's go.